Oh, honey, stop asking for what you wish you could have. Start commanding what's already yours. You don't beg the universe. You order it. You don't plead for abundance. You summon it. The difference between those who wait and those who win isn't luck, timing, or intelligence. It's energy. It's authority. It's the vibration of certainty that lives in your words, your thoughts, your posture, your very breath. You've been whispering your dreams like you're scared someone might hear them, like you're afraid you'll be judged for wanting more. But the universe doesn't respond to whispers. It obeys commands, spoken with conviction. Every single thing around you, your job, your income, your opportunities, is a reflection of what you've been commanding, not asking, commanding. Because whether you realize it or not, your energy is giving instructions to reality every single day. You've been saying, I just want enough to survive, and the universe has complied. You've been saying, I'm trying, and the universe has mirrored that. Endless trying, no arriving. You've been saying, I don't know if I can, and the universe, loyal as ever, has answered, then you can't. The universe doesn't filter for fairness or morality. It reflects your conviction. When you ask from fear, you tell creation that you doubt your right to receive. When you ask from lack, you confirm that you are lacking. You've been living on your knees when you were meant to stand as a creator. Asking is an energy of waiting. Commanding is the energy of being. When you command, you speak as someone who already owns the outcome. You no longer chase it. You no longer worry if it's coming. You declare it as done. And reality begins to bend. Because the moment you stop begging, the moment you stop negotiating with your destiny, you start vibrating at the level of someone who already possesses it. You've been taught your whole life to be polite with your desires. Be grateful for what you have. Don't ask for too much. Don't sound greedy. So you shrink your requests. You silence your power. You hide your true hunger behind phrases like, I just want to be comfortable, or I'll be happy with a little extra. And that's why you keep receiving small blessings, because you keep giving small orders. The universe doesn't expand until you do. It's not withholding anything from you. You are withholding the command that tells it to move. There's a reason the bold seem lucky. There's a reason confidence looks magnetic. They're not any more special than you. They just stopped asking. They decided that life would bend for them because it had no other choice. They spoke with the energy of completion, not desperation. They didn't wait for signs, they became the sign. And once they did, the flow began. Because reality always aligns with the one who speaks as if the order has already been placed. You've got to understand something. Your words are not just sounds, they're signals. Every word you speak carries the frequency of belief. When you say I can't, it carries resistance. When you say I'm trying, it carries hesitation. But when you say I command, it carries finality. It tells the universe, this is the law, and law does not ask. Law declares. Law does not wait for approval. It executes. That's how you need to start speaking about your desires, not as requests, but as decrees. You are not here to beg for financial scraps. You are here to manifest abundance in its purest form. $500,000, $1 million, or whatever figure aligns with your purpose. Stop flinching when you say that number. Stop feeling guilty for wanting it. Money is not evil. It's energy. It listens to authority. When you speak your command for $500,000, you're not demanding from greed. You're acknowledging your alignment with value, purpose, and creation. You're saying, I am ready to receive what's already been waiting for me. Hebrew, think about it. You've begged before, you've pleaded, you've hoped, and it didn't change much. Hope is weak energy. It vibrates at the frequency of maybe, and maybe never moves mountains. Certainty does. Authority does. Alignment does. You can't wait for evidence before you believe. You have to believe before evidence shows up. That's the secret every powerful creator understands. The belief comes first, the money follows. So decide right now, are you going to keep asking like a beggar? Or are you going to command like a master? Are you going to speak from scarcity or from sovereignty? Because every time you speak, you're shaping the next moment of your life. Every command becomes a construction order for your reality. You can keep whispering requests into the void, or you can stand up and declare your abundance as law. The universe isn't testing you, it's waiting for you to give the command. And when you finally do, when you stop asking and start commanding, something inside you changes. You stop waiting for miracles, and you start realizing you are the miracle. You stop chasing signs, and you start becoming the signal. You stop wondering when your moment will come, and you realize your moment begins the second you claim it. That's the power that's been buried under your doubt. That's the authority you forgot you had. And once you speak from that energy, the universe has only one possible response: yes. You've been taught to ask nicely, to wait your turn, to be patient, to stay humble, quiet, and grateful for scraps that were never enough. And you wonder why your life still feels like a waiting room, same chair, same air, same clock ticking away, while everyone else seems to move forward. You've been conditioned to play small, conditioned to believe that the only way to receive is to beg politely and hope for mercy. But mercy isn't what moves the universe. Certainty does. Power does. Command does. Every time you say, I'm waiting for the right moment, you delay it. Every time you say, I hope it happens, you cancel your own order. Hope is hesitation wearing a mask of faith. Waiting is doubt disguised as patience. And humility, when it comes from fear, not strength, is just submission pretending to be virtue. You have to unlearn that. You have to strip away every trace of politeness that was programmed into you to keep you compliant, safe, and average. Because average people ask, powerful people command. The truth is, the universe doesn't respond to polite requests. It responds to energetic instruction. It doesn't listen to your words. It listens to the certainty behind them. When you say, I want $500,000, the universe scans your energy. It checks the vibration behind your sentence. If it feels desperation, it mirrors that and gives you more things to be desperate about. If it feels certainty, it aligns everything to deliver what you declared. You are not speaking to something outside of you. You are speaking to the very field that reacts to your frequency. When you speak with authority, you're giving the universe coordinates. When you speak with doubt, you're giving it confusion. You don't ask for $500,000. You command it because you've already decided it's yours. You command it because you've shifted your identity from someone who wants to someone who receives. When you command, you stop chasing the outcome. You start magnetizing it. You stop hoping for a path. You start creating one with every declaration. Money, opportunities, connections, they all move toward the energy that knows it's ready. You don't have to beg the universe for what's already written in your frequency. You just have to activate it by speaking from power instead of poverty. Here's what most people will never admit. They don't want power because power comes with responsibility. When you start commanding your life, you can't hide behind excuses anymore. You can't say, maybe it wasn't meant for me, because now you understand that you are the one writing the meaning. Asking keeps you safe. It lets you stay small while pretending to want more. Commanding exposes you. It shows you the truth about your energy, your faith, your self-worth. That's why most people never do it. They'd rather wait and hope than speak and own. But you're done waiting, you're done hoping, you've tried that. You've watched others rise while you played cautious, while you second-guessed every decision, while you told yourself you were being realistic. Reality doesn't reward realism. It rewards authority. If you keep asking, you keep living in uncertainty. If you command, you step into alignment. And alignment is not luck, it's law. When your inner frequency says, I decide, the outer world responds with yes. Hebräisch commanding isn't arrogance. It's not about ego, it's about truth. It's about understanding that your thoughts, your words, and your emotions are instructions written in energy. Every command you make tells the universe what to build next. You are not demanding something that doesn't belong to you. You are summoning what's already aligned with your potential. $500,000 is not a fantasy, it's a frequency. You either match it or you don't. The command is the bridge that connects you to it. Stop saying, please let it happen. Start saying, it's happening now. Stop saying, I hope I can. Start saying, I already am. You don't ask electricity to turn the light on. You flip the switch. That's how commanding works. You are the switch. The moment you decide, energy moves. The moment you hesitate, it pauses. The universe isn't ignoring you. It's following your exact instruction. And hesitation is still an instruction. So stop waiting your turn. You are not in line. You are not in competition. You are the source, the signal, the voice that reality listens to. The next time you think of what you want, don't lower your tone, don't whisper, don't negotiate. Stand in your own authority and speak it like law. Say it as if the universe has no choice but to obey, because it doesn't. It mirrors command. It responds to conviction. It bends for certainty. You've been waiting for permission your whole life, from parents, teachers, bosses, friends, even strangers who never had the power to validate you. The permission was never theirs to give. It was yours to claim. And now is the moment you stop asking for what you already deserve. Stop asking, start commanding. Because the energy that commands $500,000 isn't arrogance. It's awareness. It's remembering that everything you desire already exists. It's waiting for one thing only, your command. Here's the first harsh truth. The universe mirrors your tone. It doesn't respond to your wishes, it responds to your frequency. When you speak from fear, you attract chaos. When you speak from doubt, you attract delays. But when you speak from authority, when your words carry certainty, everything around you begins to rearrange itself to match that vibration. The universe doesn't care about your tears, your effort, or your excuses. It listens only to energy. It's not emotional, it's mathematical. It doesn't reward the one who tries the hardest. It rewards the one who commands with the clearest signal. Every thought you think, every sentence you speak, every belief you hold is a vibration being transmitted into the field of reality. That field doesn't filter. It doesn't analyze your past or your intentions. It doesn't say, you've suffered enough, here's your reward. It simply echoes back the exact frequency you send. So when you say, I'm struggling, I'm broke, I need money, what do you think it mirrors? More struggle, more lack, more need. But when you stand in power and say, I command $500,000 to flow into my life with ease and alignment, you're giving it a new pattern to reflect. You're not asking for permission, you're setting the tone. Most people speak as victims of their reality. They describe what they see and call it truth. But the real truth is this: what you see is the echo of what you've already said. Your words are the blueprint, your energy is the builder, and your reality is just the finished structure. If you don't like what's in front of you, stop trying to decorate the walls. Change the blueprint. Speak differently. Command differently. Because life doesn't bend to effort, it bends to energy. You've been told to stay positive, but positivity without conviction is just noise. The universe doesn't respond to forced affirmations. It responds to belief. You can repeat, I'm abundant 1,000 times, but if your energy